4 secrets to successful weight loss. It seems like a no-brainer, doesn't it? Eat less, exercise more, and watch the pounds melt away. It's such a simple concept. In fact, if you believe the hype put out there by some diet books, magazines, and infomercials, in that respect, some of those infomercials and books are right. Fast weight loss can be just around the corner. But losing weight fast doesn't always mean it will be permanent. For long-term weight loss, the usual diets or programs seem to fall short. So, are you ready to find out the secrets to successful weight loss? Behind the National Weight Control Registry there are more than 4,000 successful weight losers out there, all part of the National Weight Control Registry. The members of the NWCR are men and women who have maintained at least a 30-pound weight loss for at least 1 year. In general, these members lost an average of 70 pounds and kept it off for almost 6 years. Tried to lose weight previously and were unsuccessful. Used both diet. That first, there is no perfect diet or exercise program. Each member found his or her own method of dieting and exercising, so that's the first not-so-secret step to losing weight. But even though there is no one diet or exercise program that fits everyone, there are some common habits and behaviors that all of these successful losers share. What does your diet say about you? It's surely no surprise to learn that exercise is a crucial component for our NWCR members. Men reported burning an average of 3,293 calories a week, while women burned about 2,545 calories per week. This comes out to about an hour of moderate intensity activity each day, which would fall at a level 5 on this perceived exertion scale. The most popular form of exercise is walking, but many also lift weights, ride bikes, and/or do some form of aerobics as well. This level of exercise is actually more than what is typically recommended for weight loss. What we can learn from this is that, first, it takes more exercise to maintain weight loss than we might think. But that doesn't mean you have to overhaul your life overnight in order to make exercise a reality. 1. Creating your exercise habit. Before you panic about that much exercise, give yourself permission to take that time and experiment with different activities. A basic exercise routine should include cardio, strength training, and flexibility exercises to help you burn calories. 2. Creating your healthy eating habit. It should also come as no surprise that the next part of successful weight loss involves diet. What's interesting is that about half of the members used a commercial diet program while the other half did it on their own. Regardless of which path they followed, the members ended up following the same type of diet. In addition, about 80% of members reported eating breakfast each day. Just some of the tricks they used to cut calories included restricting food, watching their portion sizes, and counting calories. Tips and tricks. For many of us, diets don't work very well, and some people find that making small changes to how they eat each day leads to more success. Pantry makeover. Start inside your pantry and fridge. Keeping tempting foods around makes it so hard to stay healthy. Learn what to keep and what to throw away. Avoid diets and make real change. Instead of changing how you eat overnight, use healthy eating tips to make small changes without dieting. If you're interested in a more structured approach or a diet, these resources will help you learn more about portion sizes, how to calculate your caloric needs and use it to lose weight, while the average calorie intakes for the NWCR. One way to figure out how many calories you need is to calculate your BMR and activity level and reduce your calories from there. What's your portion sizes? Do you know what one portion of protein should be? What about one portion of cheese? If you're not sure, this article will help you visualize what normal portions should look like. Count your calories. Keeping track of calories is another way successful losers make sure they're eating less than they're burning. This site allows you to search for the nutritional and calorie content of a huge variety of foods. There are also free sites where you can keep track of your eating and exercise, such as fitwatch.com. About 44% of members reported weighing themselves every day, while 31% weigh themselves at least once a week. The idea here is not the scale itself, but the vigilance successful losers maintain even after they've lost the weight. This is a key point that differs from many diet programs currently out there. Many diets require you to follow different phases with different levels of calories. After that, dieters then begin to add foods and calories back into the diet, finally getting to a maintenance phase where they eat more calories. But what the NWCR tells us is that these weight losers continue to follow the same diet both during the weight loss process as well as after they've lost the weight. The bottom line is that there really is no difference in behaviors from beginning a weight loss and maintaining weight loss, except perhaps readjusting exercise and calories. This is probably the most important lesson we can learn from the NWCR. There is no end to healthy habits when it comes to maintaining weight loss. Tips and tricks. The key to self-monitoring is learning how to track your progress. Keep a food journal. Knowing you have to write down what you're eating makes you think twice about your choices. Keep an exercise journal. Looking back to see how many workouts you've done can be a great motivator, and it can also help you decide when it's time to change your program. Take your measurements. The scale won't always reflect the changes in your body and tell you whether you're gaining muscle and losing fat. Measurements can tell you if you're losing inches, which is a sure sign you're on the right track. Test your body fat. Body fat percentage is often a more useful number than what you see on a scale because a scale can't tell you if you're a gym member. You can often get this tested for free by fitness professionals, but if you don't have access to a body fat test, taking your measurements